open this up. All right. So I'm not working on these things. We're gonna come back to this JavaScript app. Let's see. I kind of want to make like see, I didn't even want to make a window. I just wanted to get it to work. Maybe I'll do like, call this window demo. I'll do something new here. Don't need a delegate either. I'm not sure that this is actually necessary. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to go into some Objective-C docs, which I have, what is that program called? Dash. Maybe this will be better than the website. Menus. Whoa. Menu validation. Yeah, we'll get to this. Let's just try and get our menu validation. Oh, I think the example that I was working with had a little menu example. Let's see. App menu quit, app menu item. And then where is this added to? Let's see, menu bar, app menu item, Set main menu, menu bar. Let's see it all together though. We have a menu, app menu item. Set submenu. Okay, I see. So we'll try and convert this to activate ignoring other apps. Convert this to JavaScript. And create a menu bar in which we just say, I guess new. I guess we'll do auto release. I don't really know why new is used. Wait, no, we're calling menu bar now, right? Add item. NS app. No, this is our app. Well, let's actually run this without it just to see. All right, so it's running, and there's a menu.js menu. Let's see if it gets this far. I mean, I don't know. It has no menu items, so I don't know if we're supposed to see anything different there, but it didn't crash, so that's good. I don't know about this auto release business, how well it will work here. Process info, process name. Why don't we spit that out just to make sure that it works. Tagged pointer string. Okay. How would we get a string from that? What is this? What is it, Googling because it doesn't know? The fuck is a category? Yes, I would like to know. It's just a subclass. You can use it anywhere. You can use NSString without conversion. Not with JXA. Is Is there some way to... convert it to a string? Let's see. NS string JXA. Do you think we can just do that? So no. Sure. That's true. Under official explanation, I understand that you can convert it to an NS string with that, but the reverse does not even mention it. In doco documentation. Cookbook also are all, even if it's does this work? Ah, so that's good to know. String by appending string. Oh, I see. It's trying to make a new. So let's try this. Quit. Okay, if we're doing a bunch of stuff here, we would do action selector terminate. Okay, terminate. So the way we do this function name is init with title action key equivalent, and then we give quit title, the selector we do as a string. Hopefully that does what I think. And key equivalent we need, I'm assuming, is an NS string, so Q. And then auto release. All right, so then app menu, add item, app menu item, set submenu, app menu. All right, let's see what we got. Still no menu. Nope. I'm gonna try this without auto release. What are you doing? Let's see, window. I mean, this code is running without error. Menu bar, app, set main menu, menu bar. Topic. NS menu object. And with auto enabling of menu items turned on. The initialized NS menu. Indicates whether the menu automatically enables and disables its menu items. Initializes and returns a menu. Designated initializer. So what the hell is this? creates an NS menu, but init with title. Oh, I think the idea is it doesn't need a title or something. Well, either way worked. Let's look and see app. Let's see application. I don't know what P is. Instant property. NS application is what I should have been looking up. Something about the menu. So this is a property. Okay. Does that mean that it creates getters and setters? Or could I just do this? What? Oh. App main menu bar. Let's see what it is before and after. Nil, and then there's a menu, so it's setting it. Menu item. NS menu item, of course. And it with title action key equivalent. Quit menu item is added to the app menu. App menu. Submenu. I mean, I guess I should maybe see if this code actually works in create a little C program. I don't know what they're file extension is supposed to be? M. Oops. Well, it made a menu. So we know it's possible. What the hell is this? Is it an actual is it a binary? Whoa. It's not like an app bundle. I can't interact with it for some reason. Well, now its menu doesn't work. Huh. Okay, so it's doing something weird with like activation. So I'm glad we did that test. So we can do something else and see that it's doing it. Exit even works. All right, so we made a menu, big deal. All right, what's next? God, this touch ID is so annoying. I don't know why this reads so weird. App menu item. App menu. So if we were to do a menu item, kind of like this, init with title, action. This value must not be nil. Specify empty string. Okay. So I'm gonna do menu bar. Add item, empty string. Oh man. Yeah, no, it's not gonna, we're not gonna do anything. All right, this should make a second menu bar item. guess not. App menu. We're adding app menu. Set sub menu. Oh, it's setting it as the submenu too. App menu. Oh, this is weird. Menu, NS menu item, that's an NS menu item. What is the tag property? Set tag. To your dock icon, I don't know if I want to do that. App menu item. Oh, app menu item, quit menu item. I don't know, let's try and do another one then. We'll say file menu item. And we'll basically do this again. make up a new something, and it can terminate. That's fine. Nope. App menu item. All right. Oh, what? Look at that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I did not give it a title. File, menu, item, title. Menu item. Oh, so when they do these, it's doing an, you do that after an alloc call. That makes some sense. This property has no effect. Attributed title. I don't know what the fuck that means. Managing a title. Alright, I don't know. Do I have to maybe set title? Okay. Let's see, add item. If I do NS menu, you have add item with title. Creates a new menu item and adds it to the end of the menu. Well, this actually is just huh. This doesn't even. The created menu item. Huh. So, in theory, we could do menu bar, add item with title action key equivalent, and we'd say file null and an empty string, I believe. Let's see. So I shouldn't need this either. All right. Wrong number of arguments for selector. Oh, I didn't close that. That's silly. Still no title. I did add it though. Now what is this? Updates or disables a menu item. If the menu is a submenu, wait. If the menu is a submenu of the application's main menu, yes, then the title of the menu appears in the title bar. Title of the menu. That's this. Okay. Okay. I get it. I see what we have to do then. Yeah, let's change all of this because it's a little confusing managing this. So what they're saying is we want to set the menu of this file menu. There it is. All right, so we kind of know how to do menus. Let's get into doing, what do they call them? a menu bar, status bar, item. System item, status bar. Can be displayed with text or icon, can provide a menu and target action when clicked. Class. So NS status bar, system status bar. Okay. Returns a newly created status item that has been allotted a specified space. A constant that specifies whether the status item is a fixed width or variable width. The valid constants are described here. Variable width sounds cool. Makes the status item dynamically. Okay, yep. NS variable status item length. Okay. Alright, alright. I think I get it. So let's do so NS status bar status item with length. And we'll say NS whatever this is. This gives me a status bar item. Yeah. And a status bar item. Okay. So it's basically a menu with an icon. I think if I run this, it should allocate space for it up here. I guess we won't be able to tell though. All right. Single click action behavior. So I can set this menu maybe to file menu. Let's try that. Status bar item menu equals file menu. Status item with length is not a function. Was it? Yeah, I need to do, I guess, what do I do? Oh, system status bar, and that's the class level. Okay. Okay. All right. So we made a little system status bar thing that I guess is there even when, yep, I don't have the application focused. So, how do you set the title on that item? It said we could. Remove status item. Deprecated. Deprecated? Title is deprecated? Use the button property. Okay. This button is created automatically. Okay. Button is an NS status bar button. Okay. This is not really telling me a whole lot. But it's basically a button. I should be able to set title on that button. Alright, so this is something like button title, I guess. Ooh, there it is. That's cool. All right, that's fucking progress. Alright, so let's not set the main menu. Let's not do any of this. Menu bar. Oh. File menu. Okay, but we still get hello world. Now, let's not do this. Because we're just adding this, we don't need to change focus. And the default policy, that's what makes it show up in the dock and the task switcher and give it a menu, so maybe we can still do a status bar and do this. Alright, it's not showing up, but we got this, and we can kill it that way. Let's call it, say, quit. And we're halfway there. Which is good, because I guess we're almost halfway through time. Alright, so now that we've done the Objective-C side, we can start exploring the AppleScript side that we also have in here. So let's see. What would I want to do for this? Let's go look for that cookbook. And wherever the hell. Let's see, open a dictionary for Spotify. Oh, we've got a couple of these. Why are there two? Ooh, we could say JavaScript. That's nice. All right. Current track. So this is the application, and I think that's the equivalent of iTunes. Let's see. Let's compare it to iTunes since we have examples that use iTunes. So you've got this like iTunes suite. And what? They don't have like application. Current track. That might make it different. It does make it different. Okay. Current track. Alright, so application iTunes. Alright. So this should be pretty. Note after current track. Both examples work. First example stores an object specifier for the current track. It's like a symbolic reference that points to the playing song. That means track name will always return the name of the playing song. Second one acts as a property, so you get the actual track object. Even if you change the song, the track variable still points. This is a crazy system. So I'll do this first one, and I'm pretty sure I could just do something like this. Name. I'm assuming that is, yeah, they're probably pretty much the same API. Seeds of the crown. That's right. Alright, well, in theory, we could just drop this right here. Look at that. Why don't we do artist? All right, let's see, how do we know when the track changes? Are there events? Let's see, there's system events. This is more like sending system events. Let me think. Repeat. So they don't have any events. They just have I think that's the only way that we can do it though, because I'm not sure. I would have thought, but I thought AppleScript gave you some kind of callback, like events that you can listen to, but can AppleScript listen for events? Only has certain event listeners. The folder action script that might be considered event listener if you want a blanket listener for any application to quit. Oh, that's probably what he's asking. You're looking for in the quick keys. But no. Some apps have script hooks and preferences. In iChat alerts, you can set a script to run. Okay, so it's actually kind of like webhooks. It's like there's no common way to do it. We might have an API that lets you set it, or we might just have a user interface that lets you set it. So I guess we will. Let's see if we can do a set interval. Every 500 milliseconds. And I think in theory we can just do this. Because like it said, this is a dynamic reference. So let's see what happens. Oh no, we don't have set interval in this environment. Okay. Supports even parts of like okay, well if it supports async functions, oh, maybe we don't have interval but we have timeout. What was how I did though? Let's see, workbench, prototypes. My WASM experiments the other day. Oh, did I do this in Facebook post? I did. So you can create a new function. Using function. So I would do await. Something like this. But not that long. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, it's not doing it. Let's make sure this is running. To see that the loop is working at least. And it's not. I don't know, I would have thought this would work. Let's see. Wait, supports all of, for instance, try async functions, but where is... There's a catch. If creating a shebang file, this will work, but this will not. Yeah, does it, why? Do we not get them, or is it just that run can't be done that way? What if I make this a regular function? We'll call it a status menu instead of file menu. Quit. Yeah, quit. So this goes with this. Just to clean this up a little bit. File menu. Wait, I thought this went... I'm a little confused. See, and file menu is not used again until here. So it's file menu item, so put that here, file menu item. Ah, but the new menu item. So do we even need this? File menu, add menu item. Undefined is not an object. Okay. Oh, because I haven't done this yet, right? Okay, so I just had some redundant code from before. So we call this status menu. And we could put this in here. Can't find variable file menu, status menu. Alright. Cool. Yeah, that's fucking huge, but alright, so this looping business, I don't really see why this doesn't work, but let's try a regular set timeout. We'll do it in like 2 seconds. See if that runs. It could be something like the app.run like takes over the whole thread. Oh, we don't have set timeout. Well, how come it didn't complain there? Okay. Well, you're gonna have to kind of make up for this. Let's see, is there like a some like a where's that reference to? Yeah, it's so silly. Their release notes is the only documentation we can find on this thing. I don't even think it explains what those do. Filtering arrays. Yeah, I thought. might do that, but yeah, I guess that's probably the way we'd have to do it, though. Let me see if I understand this. Current run loop, add timer for mode. Bound func. Well, it's actually quite an educational little. Timeout ID. Validate. Run mode before date. Timer. What? Timer.bind. So that's calling this. I see. Right, that value is repeats. Run current loop, add timer for mode. I don't know what this does though. This is what I'm concerned about. Now that working with it requires to start in a run loop. Okay, but assuming we have an application that we run, I think it's gonna have a run loop. So maybe we don't need this. I'm not sure, but let's try and do this. Thanks, Josh. That's good. Probably the right find. Let's put this up here and get rid of this. Stasis awakening. Alright, well, it's not running. I guess we can. I feel like this would block, right? So we wouldn't run the application, maybe, or. Yeah, I think so. In interval. I think this blocks the application. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it doesn't. So all right. I'll let those missing semicolons go. Once again, Josh, you did it. We did it. Okay, so here's the thing. I mean, ignoring this. Well, let's look into that. Because I think all it's gonna do is, oh, I can't click it now. That's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, I'm not. Did I restart it? Okay, I did. Okay, stop it. Start this. Well. Yeah. I guess we can figure out how these work. Current run. The programmatic interface to objects that manage input sources. Man, threads. Come on, I don't know. So I think because I ran it before, it created another different run loop thread. Imagine anything I do will have to happen after run, so it'd have to be done through a delegate. But let's learn a little bit more about this. So we get a run loop, run mode before date. What the hell is all of this about? Runs the loop once. Wait, what? So what's this? So run loop mode. The mode, you may specify custom modes or use one of the ones mode. Timer. So it's somehow, I guess, referencing this, right? As a run mode. Well, I don't understand that. Run mode before date. Wait, but what is it? So I don't actually understand. So we do set interval, which is going to call timer, which is going to get the current run loop, add timer for mode. What is add timer for mode? Okay, what? Yep, no, right there. Given timer. So it's like a name. So now somehow this function is an NS timer. And this is somehow represented as a string. And so maybe that's what this is referencing, not necessarily the name, but this common name here. Jesus, this is... All right, well, let's not necessarily do this. Let's say we're building like a regular Cocoa app. How would we do a repeating timer? So we should be able to do something like this, which is actually kind of what I was thinking we would do instead of like totally trying to emulate set timer. And this should work with the app loop because I think is how you would kind of expect it to happen. So let's comment this out. We're gonna have to make a delegate again though. This dynamically creating a class thing is crazy. We'll call it a program delegate, just to not be confusing. Let's say interval. And we should be able to say this is gonna be crazy. We have to call it target selector user info repeats. I know, it's crazy. So is this every second? 2 seconds. So we'll say 2. Target is, we have to create an instance of our delegate. Program delegate. So 2. Oh god. delegate. This is just a string. Null. And we'll try true. All right. There we go. There we go. It's that easy. But we had to, you know, create this crazy delegate thing, which is kind of heavyweight, but I guess we can try and put this in here. We can just put all our callbacks in this delegate. What I said at 2 seconds though. Can we do like 0.5? So I think just the way it works is if you have it open, it's not going to update, but it's updated behind the scenes so the next time it draws it when you unselect it. Right. So if I just change these tracks, it updates pretty quickly. And I guess the only frustrating thing for you guys is that if I'm on this monitor, it grays out that menu bar, but as long as I'm over here. All right, so let's do some pajama. Okay. Now I forget, can we do emojis? Coco. God damn it. Okay, so the Unicode character. So we just need a Unicode thingy like this. Let's see that this works. Let me get rid of this one. This will be weird because it's JavaScript string being turned into an NS string. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So maybe escape this. No. Let's see, how would I do this Unicode character in JavaScript? If that might, it probably works, right? let's see what happens. It's 2018, that should all work. How about that? So the reason I was looking for that was to do music. And let's see, what should I use? Musical notes or musical note. Let's put a space in there. Yeah. Exactly. So this Cocoa program, this JavaScript Cocoa programming thing is something I don't think many people are aware of or doing, but especially once you get it set up to work as a shebang script, like, this is crazy. This is awesome. Let's see, we don't need this anymore. We figured that out. Yeah, I'm actually like, this kind of came together faster than I thought. I'm trying to think of what to do now. Kind of want to go back to my supervisor script, because then I would be able to use this with that, and it's set up so that if I edit the file, it automatically reloads it. Bundle, so it runs in the background and stuff. So I don't actually want to bundle it as an app. The reason why I've done this is so that I could run it as a background daemon process, and just like any other Linux process, it took a while to get all that to work. Because I can run this and it doesn't show up in you know, Task Switcher or the dock. It's just a Unix process, and so I can run that in the background however people would. And so that's kind of what I was thinking, is that, you know, most people would say, okay, background process. Oh, Lemon Android, thank you. You know, there's every system has their init process. Like we have launchd on OS X, so you know, one way to go about it is to try and make a service that launchd starts and runs in the background every time. So I want to get in that, but I only want to do it for a single process that then manages my other processes. And the reason why is because it'll be easier to create new processes, and it has this watching thing so that it can see where what the source is and then reload it. So we made this project a couple months ago by now on this channel. Let's see, it is actually, where to go? Andra Costa, thank you. Did I put it under one of these? QBus maybe? Right, I guess I put it under here because even though it's a generic thing, I was gonna use it for QBus, so. Anyway, we made this and super tested and stuff. It even works with Go stuff, so I can write Go and it'll recompile it and then restart it. Let's see. But that's something that I'll eventually have to figure out how to set up with LaunchD. So I might as well figure out how to set that up for this process and then later change it up. So let's see, OS X. You know, I don't really. Dozens of launch CPUs, be careful not to edit them. Okay, well now I need to remember how to actually install these. Running a simple service every minute. No, I don't care. Tell. I guess this is what I want. Creating plist file. Sitting on sockets. I don't think I need to do that. Running periodically, no. Monitoring a directory. Alright, so then how do you install it? Adding login items. And so, like, how is this specifically different than, how does it relate to LaunchD stuff? Should using a shared file list are visible in system preferences. Users have direct control over them. If you use this API, your login item can be disabled by the user, so any other application that communicates with fallback in case disabled. Applications can, let's see, using this. Locating an application. Registering an application. login items using a shared file list. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I guess I don't. I was just curious about this login items and how they relate. Okay, but it. And the user's launch agents directory registers. So is it telling me that I can just put a plist file in library launch agents? I mean, at some point I'd want to do this programmatically, but one step at a time, I guess. Oh, look at all these. Yes. Limit load to session type. Aqua. Check periodic. Dev null. Start interval. I guess this is a periodic check, huh? I mean, I guess. Duh. Alright, what else do we have in here? These all seem like tasks. But I guess I can just make start interval. Keep alive. Actually, we'll say program, and then we'll say workbench menu. I guess I should name it. Something like now playing status. Why not? So yeah, I guess just this absolute path. Now playing status.js. What else? Is that it? I don't care about it. I need the output. That's not true. I do. I will need to set these things. Man, aren't P-lists disgusting? You know what? I'll make a program log. Alright, so we got this. How do we like install a plist for agent? Yep. But have you tried this? Will tell you if the plist is firing correctly. Alright, well, let's try this. Close this. And let's load. All this will change anyway, but path had bad ownership or permissions. Bad, huh? I don't know what you want from me. To the ownership of the plist. Maybe because I didn't actually put it in here, so let's do that. Plist, what are its permissions supposed to be? Yeah, okay. So, God damn it. I mean, these all look the same and fine and all. But I mean, maybe because it's for me, I shouldn't do it as sudo, I guess. Now I don't even know what it is. Stupid thing. It's not super interesting. Nothing happened. Let's see. Alright, well, I didn't see it there. Okay, I see it there. 78. That's funny. I'm guessing that's the status code. And for some reason, mine's returning 78. I did tell it to log. Maybe there's something out here. Where did I tell it to log? Oh. For log program. And this is part of the reason why like nobody wants to deal with launchctl. Like I'm just trying to get a service to run, and it's you know gonna take longer than it was to make the damn thing. Maybe it just can't execute a shebang file. So I should do something like is it C, I think? I guess I can just run this in C. Let's unload some shit. And then we say start with the thing, or what do we do? Do we say list? It's certainly not logging anything, so. I could try that. Maybe it doesn't have a problem writing those log files. It could be part of it. It doesn't really tell you much, does it? Am I supposed to do a path or... service pass. That's more like program workbench. Okay, so it did want the P list? Yeah, I wanted the P list. Okay. Good. Already loaded? Good. Maybe 78's a common thing, so launch CTL status 78. Look at that, it's common. Means function not implemented doesn't help much. So launch control, which is a GUI. Was that my script did not start with an interpreter? It's like it could be all of these. All right, well, let's do it. It's 7, but we'll do it. All right. Trial mode, Jesus. All right, what's your problem? Oh, did I just misspell it? That's funny. Bin. This job has failed for no apparent reason. Yeah, save it. All right, whatever. There we go. And hopefully it will run after I restart, which I guess I can test afterwards. That's it. Let's get back to right. All right, cool. Well, we did it, and we even got it running in launch D. That's silly, but whatever. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back next week doing more of this stuff. Yep, that's it. Thanks, everybody.